guys, this video is just to show you some of the things that I use the Smartboard video recorder for, and hopefully you'll be able to take away some things that you can use in your own classroom. So first of all, to get started, you need to click on the Smartboard icon at the bottom and then click on Recorder. And when you do that, this picture comes up and you'll see this is red at the beginning. You click on that and it starts recording whatever is on your desktop. So I'm going to reduce that for a minute. And on my desktop is a picture of my dog. His name is Dudley. He's a Great Dane and he's a mess, but I love him, and so he gets to be on my desktop at school. And then I just want to show you this. I love to use this when I want to demonstrate how to do a process or to work a problem, because it's just like being in the classroom. Um, for example, if I wanted to show them genetics where big T is tall and little t is short, I can do that and work out problems with them while I'm talking to them. So it's almost like being in the classroom and then watching me do this on the whiteboard. And I can also save this as a PDF file so that they can look at it later if they don't want to necessarily watch me go through the process. They can get the answers whenever they need it. Another thing I've used the recorder for is when a student asks me how to do a web page, for example, or how do I get to a certain thing, I can just pull this up and talk them through it, so I can show them where the Google Sites icon is, and I can show them how to create and so on and so forth. So that has been a helpful tool as well. Another thing which was kind of cool this year, I found this game on the cell, and instead of going through and teaching them blah, 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 I was able to use this website and, for example, click on nucleus, and this gets highlighted, and then I'm able to talk through the function of it while they're seeing this animated. And while they're watching this, they had to answer questions about it. And it turned out to be a pretty good activity, and they learned the organelles of the cell pretty well. And then kind of the traditional PowerPoint you can use as well. So here I have the Smartboard video recorder and pros and cons. And while I'm talking through it, you can see I'm moving the mouse as I'm talking about certain things. So if I wanted to talk about the pros, um, again, I like it because you can kind of do how-to videos with them, but you can also do lectures like what I'm doing here, and you're able to highlight as you go. Now, some of the bad things or the cons of this, which are not really bad, you're able to kind of overcome them, but you have to save it, or it saves as a WMV file, which is a regular movie file, but students cannot access those type of files using their Chromebooks. They have to have an MP4 file. And so you have to convert it from a WMV file to an MP4 file. And so you would need to download a converter, or you could upload this video to YouTube and they could watch it at home. They don't let you watch that at school, or they try not to anyway. And then once you have it as a YouTube file, you can convert that using some of the different video converters. But sometimes when you convert it, the students then have to download it on their computers, and that can take some time depending on how big the file is and also how many people are trying to download the same file. So it's not always that great to use at school because it can take a long time, and then it's kind of wasted class time. So you have to be, very prepared if that's something you want to do in class. But it's really excellent for them to be able to use this or view this outside of the classroom whenever they need some extra help. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully you've seen something that kind of gives you inspiration to use this in your classroom. When you're done recording, you just click the stop button and it gives you the option of saving it or getting rid of it. So hopefully you've found something that you can use. Thank you for watching.